Hello and welcome. We're back again this week for more abuse cartoons. So thank you for joining me. There may be and there's an echo. I think I do that every week. So there may be some interruption this week, deliveries and phone calls and things, so I hope to keep that to a minimum, and so I hope this works out okay. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So if I have to put up the be right back, you know what that's about. So yeah, let's get started here. See if we can get ahead of the interruptions. So yeah, April, what is it, April 9th today, the night of April 9th, morning, or I guess afternoon of April 10th here. And yeah, we got a nice blown out window again, so it's sunny out if you can tell. And yeah, let's get started. So no real big theme for today. I'm already actually pretty exhausted. It's just barely noon and I've already had it, but yeah, a little bit of a exhausting morning. But hopefully, as I'm talking and drawing, something will come to me. And yeah, so yeah, recently not a lot of stuff. It looks like again there's the show in May. I may not have Spaceman #3 done for that, but I'm gonna try to get a translated version of my first short story out and just lay that out in a little brochure style as kind of a giveaway. So do a couple illustrations for that, and I keep meaning as soon as the website, what's going on? As soon as the website is working, I think I've got some weird registration going on here. Yeah, as soon as the website is working, I'll post links to that with the stories, and yeah, that'll be yet another silly thing to enjoy coming from me. But yeah, so it looks like a more delay on Spaceman 3. I'm a little bit, yeah, the story itself is I kind of lost a little bit of confidence about where it's going, so I may have to I'm kind of rethinking some things and seeing how I want to handling the idea. So after doing the they're kind of speculative fiction, you know, kind of little science fiction-y, but more not really very science fiction based, more speculative, like futurist work, but just, you know, near future kind of writing. After working on those stories, kind of the more beautiful and yeah, the computer's a little bit weird today. The kind of more poetic and symbolic Spaceman story isn't quite clicking like it was, but yeah, but we'll definitely get back to that at a certain point, and because I think that's a, you know, important story to tell, and hopefully I can you know, give that the attention it deserves as soon as possible. But yeah, the show this May is the Design Festa, the design show in Tokyo. That's a pretty, I've mentioned that a few times already, but that's a really crazy art show with any kind of thing you could imagine, from kind of original cosplay to live painting and drawing and dance and fashion and everything. It's like an art school exploded all over the Tokyo big site. So it's a pretty fun event because of the huge diversity of artists that are there. So just like everything else in Asia, though, there's always some hack and some, you know, shady merchant selling, you know, questionable goods there. You always find that kind of thing. I think that's just the Asian condition, is some people just can't help seeing everything as a flea market. So, yeah, there's some odd, I've had some odd neighbors at that show. A lot of, you know, nice young artists and things, but sometimes it's been, yeah, there's been a few kind of Japanese gypsies opening their station wagon and, you know, trying to sell whatever garbage they've collected. But I think that might happen in just about every place. But yeah, we'll see, and we'll see how the crowd is this year. The show is so huge that you literally don't see anybody twice. You know, nobody can make it through those halls a second time. So you kind of get one shot at everybody and hope you give a good first impression, because you're not going to see them again. It's just, the show itself is just, you know, far too large for repeat visitors. There's you know, like the shows in Osaka, the much smaller shows in Osaka, you literally see the same people again and again, and it's nice because people do come back. They you know, think about it. They go away and think about it. And what is going on? I need to recalibrate this pen. I think I'm getting some weird. I can't reliably find the edge of things. But you get a lot of repeat people, and it's fun because people get bored and will come back and talk to you. But at this show, it's just, yeah, you never see the same people twice. It's just too big, because there's maybe a total of like 5 halls, and so this is 5, like, you know, convention center size halls that are just full of stuff. And, you know, some of them get so crowded that you're just exhausted working your way through it. And the show's only 2 days. It's like a day and a half, I think, because it's like a long day, like a Saturday full day and then a Sunday kind of shorter day. And so it's barely enough time to like get through everything and kind of talk to everybody you want to talk to. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, so that's the show coming up in May, and that's already set to go. So, whoop. There we go. Yeah, a little pen trouble today, but hopefully it won't be noticeable in the final product. Yeah. Kind of lumpy, inconsistent. Actually, I think that original, I don't want such a lip on that trash can. I think that's kind of ruining the look. Yeah, there we go. I think I think that'll work a bit better. There we go. Yeah, so like I was talking previously, I really think the creative side, or not the creative side, the kind of production side of this has changed a lot, because if you see how many times I'm undoing, I should start to be a little bit more strict with myself and not just redraw lines again and again, and just actually start again, because the original aesthetic of the cartoon and why I liked the imperfection of it and kind of the wonkiness of it was because it was just drawn Sharpie straight onto paper, so it was just direct. So however it came out, it came out. And I did do like a little trimming or a little smoothing of corners and things once it was scanned, but not so much redrawing as I'm doing now. So it still has this kind of clumsy style. But I am doing a lot of reworking, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's okay. I may need to kind of change my thinking about that. And I think we're just going to go with these guys as the first one. Oh, yeah, I think we've got, I think I've already got what I want to do for this. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we've got these two. Wow, this might be a quick, yeah. Actually, it works out well this way because I think I'm on a big time limit this week. So if I don't make an hour, I apologize, but hopefully I can get something interesting done. So these two guys are going to go over here. All right. Yeah, so I like the idea of the wastebasket and the paper cup. All right. Whew. Maybe the cup is going to have to be a little bit bigger to kind of make sense. I definitely want to have the scale, kind of the yeah, that works. Just a little taller, maybe. All right. And then maybe some, sorry if you heard that. I just kicked the mic with my foot and then bumped it with my hand. Little paper in the wastebasket. Oh, and that must sound nice on the microphone. Scratching. All right, we're doing this. Okay. And then kind of get the scale of these a little better. Yeah, I always want to copy things over. It ends up above my predetermined coloring layer, so. All right. There we go. And maybe this will have to be like this. I don't think that's going to work. All right, that's supposed to be a tissue, but maybe not. Yeah, I just want to, oh, yeah, maybe the fold this way will be funnier. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I think I just want to fill this to place it on top a little bit better. There we go. Okay. And maybe push the tissue, the paper here, and the tissue's a little bit away. Yeah, I think that'll work. But maybe this guy, whoops, this guy. No, where is he? The paper towel roll needs to closer. Something like that. And we'll see once I put the shadows and stuff how that balances. But something like that. So we'll go with a, do they even make those anymore? I remember like pale yellow paper towels. Yeah, I don't think they want to color a lot of stuff recently. I think there's like safety-wise or whatever, people are complaining about, because I know colored toilet paper is not really a thing anymore. At least here, I haven't seen anything in a long time. Let's just see how this reads color-wise. Yeah. So I want to. Oh yeah, we're not closed on a couple of those. On those corners, that I think it's just this one is open. We'll smooth that out. All right, try it again. Okay. There we go. Then we'll just do a little. A little more muted. Yeah, I don't remember. I definitely remember the light blue, not that dark, very light blue, light pink facial tissue. That was always a thing. All right. Sorry, the mic is still not optimally placed, but I hope you're hearing me decently at least, and I probably should be listening in on this. But I did actually hear it when I was, duplicating. I heard sound was going through, so at least that's happening. So let's see here. All right. Now let's try some. Oh, actually, wait a minute. That would actually not be white. It would be the color of the tissues with the little bit of reflection. So, jeez, oh man. Oh my god. Having some trouble today. Okay, there we go. Now just add a little glare on that so you can see that little plastic part. Stop doing that. Touch sensitivity. Okay. Yeah, that should work. And then this will just be like this, and maybe some here, and a little bit to reinforce this, and then some texture. And then I guess texture here as well to kind of reinforce the ply. Yeah. And then the edges of the box. Yeah, I'm curious. I'll have to listen back and see how much of that wonderful road traffic you can hear. Okay. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll do this. Okay, maybe not. Or maybe I didn't close it. Yeah, nothing really coming to mind as far as good creative topics. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted today, and I'm just like on edge the whole time, just waiting for the doorbell to ring or waiting for my phone to go off. So I apologize for not being in the moment, as much as I should be. But there we go, a little bit of texture. Yeah, what is it? Maybe I want to make the tissue just a little bit lighter. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just not reading all that well as tissue. Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little bit better. And I'll put some white, so like that plastic here. And maybe a little bit the edge here. All right, that'll work. All right, and then maybe some pattern on the box as well, I guess. There's always some kind of weird patterning on tissue boxes. It looks like my signature. That's horrible. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, maybe something simple like that. Yeah, see, I don't know. I guess it's not really cheating, because I would just be redrawing it. I would be throwing the paper away and redrawing it. So, in fact, it's a much more environmentally friendly way to make mistakes, because I would end up with some leftover paper that I was, you know, some mistakes and wasted drawings that I was just pitching. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not 100% crazy about the process now of doing this, the digital, but digital everything is always very frustrating and kind of unreal for me. It feels like once you're done, you haven't even made anything, because it's all so deletable, so digitally fragile. That's what's hard to get excited about virtual currency. I can't imagine money that can disappear when your hard drive crashes. That's absolutely silly. But then that's why you rely on one of those currency companies to keep it safe for you and keep it backed up. And then, like they had happen in Japan, people hack those and just walk away with virtual currency because they don't think they need security or something. I don't know. So that just recently happened. And there's actually an idol band here that's like virtual, that has their own virtual currency, and so that's kind of the theme of the band. And I read 2 articles saying, you know, their fans are supporting them, so they're all rich, and then their currency was stolen from one of those exchanges, and they're all poor again, no money again. So I guess it's that digital economy, internet, easy come, easy go thing that we're constantly dealing with. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, that's why. Jeez, I was wondering why I wasn't seeing anything. All right. We'll go with something like this for the coloration. And maybe the bring this down a little bit so it's more on the box. All right, there's our competing paper products. And now, here's our container envy, our utility envy. I think that was the thing that popped into my head that I thought was funny. They each suffered from a certain amount of utility envy. Yeah, the paper cup's got to be... let's nice generic. I guess like a weird, like an ugly green. Some kind of bluing it up here. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Because if I do this... Wow, I won't do that into the microphone. If I do this, then it has that nice look and hopefully papery enough. And we'll put a little bit of water in it so we can have paper in one and water in the other. And we got to make that way lighter. There we go. So one's filled with water and one is filled with paper. Let's try to put put some shadows on this and see if it's going to look that interesting. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Wow, and I've already stopped talking about anything except what I'm specifically doing with the drawings. I apologize already for losing. Yeah, I was just too out of it this morning, I think. Oh, come on. I had a long phone call before the stream, and I got nothing left. I got nothing left to give. Yeah, it's just frustrating. The freelance I'm in the middle of just doesn't seem to be coming together here, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but yeah, we'll see. Bit of it frustrating, and I don't know why I have to be frustrated by it. I just need to know whether it's happening or not, but unfortunately I have to go through all of the investment drama as well, like I'm actually involved in any of that or seeing any benefit in any way from any of that besides it being a work, you know, so besides work actually coming from it. Work for hire, I thought, was the idea, but instead it's a suffer along with the whole mess kind of dynamic going on. All right. Okay. Is that visually that interesting? Yeah, I guess that works. So let's do eyes on both of these. Did I? No. Oh, there it is a little bit. Sorry, put the tablet on the camera a little bit there. I didn't mean to. Don't tell me I'm actually going to be able to finish this before anything else happens. There we go. Yeah, real plain, plain, straightforward looking. Yeah, there's a different look kind of happening now, definitely, with these cartoons. Oh boy, look at that. All right. Yeah, I like the visual of this, but I'm not quite sure where the idea is going. And I'm going to have to talk through these out loud, aren't I? Okay. So this idea was envying each other's utility. Yeah, I don't think that's that funny. Yeah, so I think the wastebasket has an idea of what's going on. Is wastebasket one word? I don't think so. Is it? The wastebasket wasn't able to tell. Was unable to it's not confessing, it's was unable to explain where the paper cup would end up. Something like that. The wastebasket was unable to explain. No, not able to explain to what. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea. So the cup once used is going to end up in the trash, but I think that's a really clumsy way to put it. Didn't have the heart. I don't want to use that cliche. Everything. Sorry, I'm just sitting here thinking. It's not very interesting on a stream to just watch someone think of a stupid joke instead of talking through it. Okay, so let me talk through this. So the towel and tissue. They were suspicious. They were worried about the towel and tissue. Oh, wow. So here, this is not filled, and this is very messy. Whoa, what's going on there? Is that on a different layer or something? No. Wow, why won't that erase? What is this? Oh, must be selected. Yeah, I must have accidentally selected that layer, yeah. That's what I did. Oh yeah, so part of the thinking or part of the joke or idea about this is paper towels are kitchen paper towels are kind of rare in Japan, and they use tissue for everything. So a spill, you pull 20 tissue out of a box and clean it up, and they think the heavy kitchen paper towel is very wasteful. It's like throwing a lot of paper away, and it's not very eco-friendly and it's not very it's not very environmentally friendly, and so it's a little bit of a weird culture clash here. There's just tissue boxes everywhere and tissues for everything, and sometimes they just don't really do the job depending on what kind of spill or whatever you're trying to clean up. So the tissue and towel debate. The tissue and so yeah, they hadn't resolved anything in the great tissue and towel debate. They had not resolved anything regarding the towel and tissue debate. They had not resolved anything in regards to the towel versus they had not resolved anything in regards to, it's going to be about the same width, in regards to, they had not resolved anything. They had really not resolved anything in regards to the towel versus tissue debate. They had really not resolved anything. Okay, so I think what I want to do is but I'm not sure how that's going to go. I don't want to do a too disgusting of a spill, so I think I'm just going to do water. Not trying to gross anybody out. But it does look a lot like the color of the tissue itself. Okay, oops. And that's back. Let's just do all of this for now. Fill this in and then bring it all back. Boom. Okay, I'm not sure if multiply is going to work. Oh, no, it does, yeah. Yeah, that's what I needed. Yeah, you can understand right away why they always use inoffensive blue liquids to show spills, because if you're going any other direction, really any other color looks like a bodily fluid. So you don't have a lot of options as far as showing a spill. And we'll make this wet all along the towel. There we go. Yeah, that works. They had not really. Yeah, I think had not really is better. They had not really resolved anything in regards to the towel versus tissue debate. Everything's just a wet mess. That works. Maybe a little bit of depth on that spill. I don't know. Sometimes that looks like a little too much. I guess that works. All right. They had not really resolved anything in regards to the towel versus tissue debate. In regard. Let's try that. Oh. And the other one, back to the, oh yeah, this is the really poorly worded one. The waste basket was unable. Oh, in regard to, yeah. Boo. In regard to the they had not really resolved anything in regard to the towel versus tissue debate. All right, I think that we've got that one. Wow, running real slow today. Okay. They had not really resolved anything in regard to the towel versus tissue debate. I will stop saying that. I'm just trying to proofread myself. Okay. The wastebasket was unable. Oh, squeaky chair. So the basket didn't want to tell the cup where he was going to end up. Mm. I don't know if I like the placement of these eyes. Nothing there. There we go. It's a little bit better. The wastebasket felt. Let's see. The wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth about what happened to paper cups. This is kind of long and not so funny. Let's see. The wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth about what happened to paper cups. Yeah, I think that works. The wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth. Was unable? Because he hasn't done it yet, and he looks a little bit upset about having to do it. The wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth about paper cups. Yeah, I don't think I need the what happened. Oh, just barely. So he never thought he would need to explain. Needed to explain a simple truth about paper cups to him. All right, let's see here. So the wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth about paper cups. I'm not sure that's working. Oof, yeah, everything's running so slow. Wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth to future trash. Let's see. So he was feeling bad about explaining his future. I don't know. Are we still good here? Let's see. Yeah, we're still ticking away, I guess. I hope you can hear everything. Okay. That seems to be working. Wow, I didn't even have the usual drop-ins I have on Twitch. I guess that's because I'm full of so much silence and no energy today. The wastebasket needed to explain. Yeah, everything is not going the right way here. I think I like the idea, but saying it, there's not funny words that help me say this. The wastebasket needed to explain a simple truth about paper cups. Wastebasket had special information about the world, had a awareness, situational awareness. The wastebasket did what? The wastebasket The wastebasket felt the paper cup was missing a basic concept. Something along those lines. Yeah, I keep... The wastebasket felt the paper cup was missing a basic concept. It was missing a key point. The wastebasket felt the paper cup was misunderstood. A simple part of their relationship was what's going on here? So don't know where that's going. So the wastebasket felt the paper cup was missing a basic concept. That's not working. The paper cup had not quite grasped an important part of his future. The paper cup didn't quite understand the important role the wastebasket played in his future. Important role. The wastebasket felt the paper cup was missing a basic concept. The wastebasket was... wastebasket, one word. I guess we can go with one word. The wastebasket. The wastebasket, yeah, the future. Yeah, the wastebasket would play. Knew he would play. Yeah, let's do something like that. The wastebasket knew he would play an uncomfortable role in the paper cup's future. So then that takes the... Nope. That takes the explaining thing away. The wastebasket knew he would play an uncomfortable role in the paper cup's future. Yeah, that's much closer. Yeah, the wastebasket knew he would play an uncomfortable role in the paper cup's future. That works. Okay, and let's decorate the cup a little bit because he's looking a little plain. All right, so every little squiggle I do looks too much like my horrible signature. Oh yeah, let me do a couple of different. I remember the like fake Hawaiian cups. Oh wait, mask that, so just get that color layer. So they have the fake multiple colored little drawings. Again and again and again. Okay, I guess that'll work. Just bring this down a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't look like I'm trying to say that's dirt. Yeah, I think it's okay. Oops. Yeah, something like that. The wastebasket knew he would play an uncomfortable role in the paper cup's future. I'm reading these to you, and sorry, I'm forgetting sometimes it's cut off and sometimes it's not. But this one is not, fortunately. The wastebasket knew he would play an uncomfortable role in the paper cup's future. And this is the one you can't see. There we go. They had not really resolved anything in regard to the towel versus tissue debate. Okay. So both of those, I think, are good to go. So sorry about the lack of meaningful banter. I'm not quite up to it this week, but we have some exciting disposable products, cartoons that we got through this week. And yeah, I appreciate you hanging in there and watching this, if in fact you did. And yeah, thank you for being here this week. And come by every week, the same time, so Monday evening in North America, and around noon, hopefully around noon, Tokyo time. And yeah, so we will do a little talk and draw and come up with this week's cartoons. If you'd like there to be more than 2 cartoons a week, please consider supporting Domestic Abuse on Patreon. So that's patreon.com/abusecartoons, and abusecartoons.com for the huge archive of too many years of previous cartoons, and follow on Twitter, abusecartoons on Twitter. And there's no Instagram yet, but maybe that's a thing I should do. And there's a Facebook page as well. So yeah, please get connected. And if you'd like to have Abuse Cartoons in your inbox on a weekly basis, please go to gocomics.com/domesticabuse. And they have a subscription with thousands of digital cartoons, including really well-known syndicated work, and of course my own not so well-known syndicated work, available in your inbox on a regular basis. And there's a whole community and kind of social aspect with comments and sharing and liking things. So yeah, please take a look at my page on Go Comics. And again, I appreciate you watching, and please come back next week. I'll see you again. Goodbye.